What's going on, guys? CWG here. Welcome to episode 59 on the Vault Hunters SMP. Did you know that there's approximately 59 days and 2 lunar months? Interesting. Now let's start this episode off by running a vault. Here we have a crystal that has copious and plentiful. I was not able to get rich on it, so it's technically not a CRP, but it still has ×8 vault ores, so it should be pretty good. It also has extended optimistic, so it's got more vault time as poisonous, withering, and slowness, but we have our poison, wither, slowness, immunity idol. You know, our Omega idol, which you guys named I Don't Wanna Die. Nice. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this vault. I want to run into a mine room so that way we can try out our Terra Shatterer. That's the goal. So I'll go find us some crystal rooms and I'll meet right back with y'all. And would you look at that? Looks like we found ourselves a crystal room and you can already tell that there's ores everywhere. And with double jump, we can easily get to a safe spot. So it's time to mine some ores. Let's speed up some footage. Well, I mined all the ores from this crystal room and there's a lot of mobs. On to the next one. Ooh, and would you look at that? We found a factory room. Was not expecting that. I guess we can play some Simon Says. But I think this is a trapped vault, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Also, I think it was this. Not sure. About to find out. Okay, yeah. Now I believe this is a trapped vault, so we're gonna have to be careful here. Yep, that's a lot of traps, but there's also a lot of good stuff at the same time. Oh no, the explosions revealed the command blocks. It's illegal. Now there's something in these factory rooms that I need that I haven't gotten yet. Inside the walls of the factory, there is a chance of finding vault stone, and I specifically need 4 of it. So like vault, right here, that's vault stone right here. So I need 4 of it. That's vault bedrock, and I'm just basically gonna go through these walls until I find the 4 vault stone that I need. Yeah, it blends in with the bedrock, so you kind of have to use the tooltip to find it. And there we go, we got 4 vault stone. Now I believe this is all we need. Yeah, we just need the vault stone, 4 of it, to make the vault charm inscription table, which I think is the next thing I might want to unlock. So now that we got the 4, we really never need any of it again, which is pretty nice. Now in a trap vault, I guess it's still worth it to mine some gilded chests. I'll try to make it quick. Alright, this is our second to last obelisk here. Thank goodness, because I'm definitely not finding it in the lava room. Luckily I have my parkour abilities and double jump to do it. Oh, look at that! I think I see an end room. Now this is one of our best chances to find some echo, because there's a lot of ores in the end room. It's pretty much the second best room other than the mine room itself. Now let's jump down here, mine the ores in the water, and let's do a delicious time lapse of mining all these ores, especially that black opal. I really need that black opal. Oh, there's an echo, baby! Let's go! Wait, where did it go? It's in our inventory. Okay, good. And there we go. That's a cleaned out end room if I've ever seen one. Let's see if we can find some more good rooms. Ooh, baby, it's an X marks the spot room. If we get really lucky, we can get the ore one. We want the ore one. All right, so we go straight down. And water bucket strat, of course, is always superior in case there's mobs. Let us see. Where's the mobs? And we got the gilded one. Okay, gilded one's okay because there's still some ores in this one, but not as much as the ore one would have. I mean, what am I saying? There's still a good amount of ores around here. Like, look, there's some up there, some gorgeous gorgonite with the pretty hearts. And I guess I'll also mine the gilded chests around here, because why not? Even though this is a trapped vault, so yeah. That's to be expected, but there's black opal. I desperately need more black opal. Always running out of that stuff. Alright, time to mine the gilded chest, and hopefully not all of them explode, or summon in a bunch of mobs. Oh, baby. I'm just gonna run and mine. Run and mine. More mobs. Ah! Jesus Louise. Oh my gosh, is that even more mobs? I just triggered like 3 mob traps at once. That's a lot of mobs. Oh, I almost missed a fun Swede. Oh wow, looks like I found another factory room, so we get to play even more Simon Says. Now let's play close attention. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, give me those gilded chests, baby. Wait, what? Did I get it wrong? I heard a bad noise. Now it made the noise. Oh, but I forgot. I have water down here. Fun fact, if you place water down at the bottom, it won't spawn the gilded chests, which I kind of knew that, but I derped, okay? I did a derp. And now I'm done with the crystal room. I think I've been to about all the rooms. Let's just go ahead and summon in the boss and take on this boogeyman, and let's get out of this vault. This boogeyman's trying to take on our Eternals. We can't let that happen. This is our Eternals. Shaman! Kill him! Dang, this boogeyman's surviving for quite a bit. There we go. Just in time for before the shaman wears out. He set me on fire, but that don't matter. Nice! I think this was a pretty good vault. I mean, we got an echo ore. Of course it was good. And nice, let's hope we got something good from our boss crate. And we got statues, some armor, so nothing too crazy. Alright, let's just throw all this junk on the ground. We got a lot of armor we get to open. Yay! Oh, we actually got a mystery vault stew. I think this is the first one we've gotten. Let's pop that open. And we got the normal stew, so that's 20% more experience. So that'll straight up give us 20% experience to our level. And actually, we just hit level 77, which is epic. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll all this vault gear, then we're gonna see how much ores we managed to get. And we got Scrappy, common, Scrappy, Scrappy, and common. Alright, nothing good there. Now I'm gonna chuck all the ores we managed to get onto the ground so we can go ahead and see how many we managed to get. Well, I'd say considering this was, we didn't find a mine room and it wasn't a true CRP vault, I think this was a pretty good haul. And of course, 9 black opals really good, and the echo. What, y'all want me to fortunate it? I know y'all want me to fortunate it. Let's do it. Hold down the vein mine key and mine it, and we got Uno gem. I guess it's fine. How many echo gems are we up to now? Curious. We have 11. Now we did manage to get this 4 vault stone, but I need an echo pog in order to make this vault charm inscription table, and that's going to require 8 echo. Wait, I think we have 8 echo, don't we? We do! Oh my goodness, we could make the vault charm inscription table. And, what is the charm called? Does that need echo? Oh my gosh, it needs 16 echo. Alright, never mind. Your boy's gonna need more echo. Back to our beautiful reactor setup. Now we have stuff and things happening. Off camera, actually, Code's been helping me out. We are halfway full with our sodium production. Yeah, we still got to put more sodium in here, but I think it's time that we work on making the turbine. We got the reactor, we got the boiler. It's turbine time. Now, I already marked off the spot where I'm gonna place this turbine, and inside this boss crate I got a whole bunch of turbine parts, and I think this is what I should need in order to make this guy. It's gonna be a pretty tall boy, but it should fit in here. So I'm gonna build this thing off camera real quick, and I'll jump back in when it's ready to be made. And we're back, and I've done it. I built the turbine, and honestly, this mechanism turbine looks really cool. I mean, just look at those rotor blades in there. So this thing's gonna take the steam from our boiler, it's gonna go spinny spin, and it's gonna make a lot of power. Now, if you want to know how to make this, I do recommend just YouTubing a tutorial, because it would take me a long time to explain how these things are made, plus they can be made in all kinds of shapes. But if we right click it, steam goes in here, power comes out here. If we hit statistics, this thing's actually capable of making 1,000,000 FE per tick, and that is a ton of power. And the power is going to output here. Now, there's just one thing we need now. We need to be able to store a ton of power, and this is going to get expensive. But in Mechanism, there's something called the induction matrix that could hold tons of power. I mean, look at some of these, like 3 giga FE, 25 giga FE. You could actually get up to 1 trillion FE of power. The only issue is these things are expensive. So let's take a look at this basic induction cell that can hold 3 giga FE. So it requires basic energy cube, which isn't too bad. It does require black opal, but then again, what doesn't? The issue is going to be this lithium dust that we need. In order to get lithium, we need liquid lithium. In order to get liquid lithium, we need to make another one of those thermal evaporator multi-blocks to turn brine into liquid lithium, which means we need to take our brine output from this thermal evaporator, which is going into this pipe, and put it into another thermal evaporator. Now, luckily, I don't think it'll have to be too big, but I am going to have to build another one. I think I'm just going to build it right here, and that's going to start making lithium. So, and not to mention, I believe yeah, we need another chemical crystallizer, which is gonna be 4 more echo gems. Like, this is just taking so much of my resources. So I'm gonna quickly build another one of these thermal evaporators and set up everything we need to make some lithium. And progress update, I built another thermal evaporator. This one's much smaller. It's sucking in the brine here, as you can see. Sucking in the brine, pumping out that liquid lithium. Tasty lithium, I just wanna drink it. And then it goes up, underground, up to our 2nd floor. Let's go check in on it. And then it comes all the way up here where it gets turned from liquid lithium into lithium, you know, like in your batteries, I guess. And then the crystallizer turns it into that dank lithium dust. This is what we need to make the induction stuffs and things. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft these induction stuffs and things. I'm trying to think, I would really like to do the advanced cell that holds 25 giga FE, which that's a lot. It's like 1 billion FE. It's gonna require 4 of these, which is gonna require, this is gonna be a lot of black opal. I guess I'll just make the highest tier I can until I run out of black opal, pretty much is what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft what I can, and I'll be right back. And we're back, and I've set up the induction matrix. This thing can hold 3.2 giga FE of power. That's 3.2 billion. I was even comparing it to the power mod. The max power mod battery can only hold 140 million. This thing can hold like 25 times that, and this is just like minimum tier. I've actually, you can see it's halfway charged because I've been testing the reactor setup, and I'm proud to say it works. Let's take a look at it now. I don't have anywhere to put the nuclear waste yet, so it's kind of just filling up. Yeah, you don't want this thing to go all the way full, but just for the sake of this video, we'll try it out. So I put some fissile fuel in here. It's full of sodium. There's a little bit in the pipe too. I found the sweet spot. You can actually set the burn rate for these reactors, and I found it's 3.6 millibuckets per tick. It can actually go all the way up to 12, and you're about to find out why. So let's go ahead and activate this guy. You can see the sodium level is stable. We can actually put even more sodium if we want, just for a little bit of a buffer. We're burning at 3.6. You can see the waste going up. We just got to make sure it doesn't go to the top. But of course, we have our reactor protection system in here that should turn off the reactor automatically if we overfill with waste. Well, it should. We have our boiler here, which is taking our heated sodium, turning it into steam. And it's funny because this thing is nowhere near close to the amount of steam this can make. This guy could suck up a lot of heat, especially with sodium, because the max boil is 960, and this is producing 71, so it's not even 10% of the way to its max boil, which is this bar right here. So the steam is coming out of the boiler and into our turbine. You can see our turbine is spinning pretty quickly, but even the turbine is only operating at like, that looks like 12% capacity, but it's producing 102,000 FE per tick. Yeah, that's a lot of power, and the power is going straight into our induction matrix. Now, the reason why I don't have reactor at full blast right now is because if we click info in the induction matrix, this thing can only receive 102,000 FE per tick, so there's no point in generating more power than that. Of course, we're gonna need to upgrade our induction thingy. This guy right here. We could upgrade. The next tier could input 800,000. Now this is what we're gonna want, but of course it's gonna require more of these. It's just so much black opal, and I'm like out of black opal. But as you can see, it's charging up pretty quickly with the amount of power this thing's making, 102,000. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna turn this reactor to max speed 12. Boom! As you can see, sodium levels are stable. It's filling up with the waste pretty quick, so I'm gonna have to show you guys. You can see that little green bar. This boiler is keeping up well. That's why sodium's so good, because sodium is so good at transferring heat to the steam. And then we go to our turbine here, and with our reactor completely maxed out, we are making 342,000 FE. That is nuts. In fact, yeah, as you can see, this induction matrix can only receive so much power at once, and it's filling up the 1.6 giga FE power buffer inside this turbine. This is just an insane amount of power. And this turbine can hold, like, it looks like maybe 3 times more steam. And this thing can hold way more. The only thing limiting us is the size of the reactor. Now, I will manually turn it off because, as you can see, our waste is 80% full, and if that thing fills up all the way, it could do really bad things. It will leak out radiation out of this hole and just contaminate everything and kill us. But luckily we have this guy that if we ever get excess waste, it should activate a redstone signal to turn off the reactor. But I haven't tested it yet, but it should work. But yeah, all I have to do now is hook up our fissile fuel from the base over here, because I just used a tank to bring over some fissile fuel, and I'm gonna have to set up a way to get rid of all this nuclear waste. But there's actually useful things you can do with the waste, like make plutonium, and you use plutonium to make this stuff, and this stuff is yeah, that's the end game mechanism stuff. Also with the waste, you could turn plutonium into reprocessed fuel, and you could turn it back into fissile fuel to put it like back into the reactor. So the waste isn't just waste, the waste is actually very useful. You could also use the waste to make polonium, and polonium is how you make the mecha suit, which I believe is disabled in this pack, but you can make other end game stuff like QIO exporter. I think that's Mechanism's like storage system? Yeah. Mechanism has like its own crazy storage system, which we don't really need because we have applied energistics, but yeah, pretty crazy. Also, you could use the polonium to make the fusion reactor. Oh yeah, there's a fusion reactor, and you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be setting up a fusion reactor because this thing's already so cool. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. CWG out.